Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here. It's time to check out the latest flagship from Motorola. This is the Edge Plus 5G, the 2022 model. This phone has the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor inside from Qualcomm, along with a 144Hz OLED display. Excited to see it in action. It also has a 60 megapixel front-facing camera, pretty high on that megapixel spectrum. They also sent over some extras inside this backpack, so we will check those out. Maybe even do a giveaway later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. But now let's go ahead and unbox the Edge Plus from Motorola. Quickly take a look what comes inside and get some hands-on with the phone. Let's get started. Here is the Edge Plus that Motorola sent over. It is ready for compatible, so you can just plug it into a monitor and get desktop-like capabilities. Opening it up, we have our Edge Plus. We're gonna set that to the side and quickly take a look what else is in the box. Standard SIM tool, getting started guide, and safety information. You get a USB-C to USB-C charging cable, and nice that it's included a charging brick, obviously USB-C input right there, and it is up to 30 watts of charging, which hence the 30 on the side of the brick. Moving on, let's see what the Edge Plus has to offer. Taking off the plastic, reveals that really neat blue color. Has a color shift to it depending on the angle and how the light hits it. Now I'm going to boot up the Edge Plus and take a closer look at the hardware. At the bottom of the Edge Plus, you have your SIM card slot, USB Type-C port, a microphone, and one of the speaker grills. Moving along the right side are the power button, volume rockers. That power button actually has a fingerprint sensor built into it, so we'll test that out in just a second. Make note of the camera bump, which is very minimal, really doesn't protrude out too much. Up towards the top, you just have a microphone. Along the left side, absolutely nothing. I do really like this coloring and how it shifts. Just gives it a unique look, and the Motorola logo on the back, and our triple camera system. You have a 50 megapixel main sensor with quad pixel technology and optical image stabilization, another 50 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, and then a 2 megapixel depth sensing camera. I wish they did include a telephoto lens though. I'm going to run through the startup process in the Edge Plus, talk about anything that's noteworthy. Let's set up that fingerprint scanner, like I mentioned, built into the power button, which is a little high up on the device. I'll say when I'm holding the phone, my thumb kind of rests just underneath where that power button is, so I kind of have to move my thumb to reach that fingerprint scanner. Not necessarily good or bad, just something that I wanted to make note of. Just keep lifting it up, putting our thumb back down, get different edges on it. It is interesting to see a fingerprint scanner that is built into the power button. You don't get that too often anymore. A lot of them are just in display. This is an important setting here, touch to unlock, basically allowing you to unlock the device with the screen off just by setting your thumb down. It's your choice if you want that on. Nice that they give you the choice. So fingerprints added, you can add another one. Let's continue through. Here is that 6.7-inch OLED display. Again, looks like it's enabled out of the box a 144 hertz refresh rate, so even higher than 120 hertz that you see on a lot of other devices. Like I said, it looks like it's enabled out of the box. Let me double check that by going into display settings, scrolling down. Display refresh rate's on auto, so it can switch depending on what type of content is shown, but Motorola gives you the option to bump it down to 60 hertz, which will make it less smooth, but it will save some battery life, or you can force it to 144 hertz at all times. So great that they give you the option. There's a group of other options within display settings, such as a dark theme. You can actually change the colors more natural or change the color temperature to your liking. However, a couple others, attentive display while you're looking at it, it keeps the display on. 3-finger screenshot, a peak display, operate how you interact. So basically an always on display while the screen is off. You also have swipe to split, which is a neat feature to multitask, where if you swipe your finger back and forth across the screen, it doesn't support it within the settings app. Maybe the Play Store supports it. Let's go back and forth, and there you go. It pops this up into a split screen mode where you can then select another app. So let's say we want Play Store, Chrome browser opened up. There we go. We've got 2 apps open at once. Very easy way to multitask that works really well. Hopping into the camera app, let's just go ahead and snap a couple quick pictures. Shutter seems to be very snappy. We can also activate that ultra wide angle lens to include a lot more into the shot. And then again, it has a macro mode, so you can get really, really close to objects. Just check out how close I'm getting to this charger here to snap a quick picture. And as I mentioned, a 60 megapixel front facing camera. So a high megapixel shot. There we go. There's a just quick picture of me with that camera. A lot of light going on in the background behind me, obviously with the camera and lights. And a quick look at all of the other modes within the camera. There's a ton of them. Some are a lot of fun. Spot color is a ton of fun. Night vision, pro mode, dual capture. There's a lot going on. But spot color, like I said, you just take this crosshair that's on the screen and select a color. So if I only want green showing up, I can take a picture and then only anything that's green in the shot will have color. It's a ton of fun. It's a great mode that they include. Now let's test out that fingerprint scanner. So with the display off, I'm just gonna set my thumb down, a quick vibration, and it unlocks it right away. Now I'm gonna try to get to our lock screen with that. Let's go ahead and use this. So now on the lock screen, set my thumb down, instant unlock. So very accurate and very quick to unlock your device. And I don't want to go too in detail with these settings within the Moto app because they add a lot of useful features to on top of Android, including ways to customize it, different gestures, quick capture, their standard, quick twist, double twist to open up the camera app, chop twice for a flashlight, which is always useful, especially if you're in the dark. You don't even have to turn your screen on to use your flashlight, but there's a ton of useful features, as you could tell, that Motorola adds in. All right, now let's go ahead and see what other extras Motorola sent over in this backpack. And opening up our Motorola logo backpack inside. First off, we have a 15-watt turbocharger for wireless charging. Excellent to pair with our Edge Plus because it does have 15-watt wireless charging capability. So not just that 30 watts of wired charging, but also 15 watts. Next in the bag, we have right here, check this out, Snapdragon Sound MW08 active noise canceling true wireless headphones. And last but not least, right here, a Google Play $100 gift card, which would someone like to win this? Big thanks for all the support you give. And clicking on this video right away because this is a first come, first serve. If you're watching this video a day later, I guess it's pretty safe to assume that it did get redeemed. And here is all the info you need to redeem it. Again, first come, first served. If you do actually win this gift card, drop a comment and let people know. I'll keep an eye on the comments section and heart the one that says that they won. So there is everything you need to redeem it. Be sure to thank Motorola as well because obviously that giveaway was coming from them. Anyways, that's about everything I'm going to show off for now on the Motorola Edge Plus. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the device. A lot more content coming soon, so be sure to click that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.